people come trickling in. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Rachel. And then we'll just have people trickle in. The other thing that might happen, my internet's been a little funny with Zoom lately, so I might freeze. So I'm going to try to keep my eyes open in case I freeze and just keep rolling and leave you guys behind. So we'll do our best with all that. But it's nice to be here again. Yeah, it's nice to be here. Keeping these practices close these days. All right, let's start off. Let's start off just by bringing Lama Rod in the room with us. And just imagine him sitting here with us. Maybe even imagine the first time you heard his teaching. Hi, Liz, we're just getting started. And just noticing what it is about his teachings or these teachings and the practices that kind of ignited something in you. What was it that turned your attention towards, whether it was Lama Rod or Radical Dharma or Bhumi Sparsha? Like, what was it specifically? And just start to notice that. I know for me as a teacher, he's unapologetic in his experiential teaching of freedom, that it is possible. That it is not only possible, but it's possible for me and for all living beings. And so there's something very radical for that, radical to me in that possibility. So that was one of the things that drawed me and encouraged me to continue to stay, even with all the doubts. So just taking a moment to notice what that was for you. Good morning, Angie. Just getting started. And then just offering appreciation for this practice and for these teachings and for Lama Rod. And for all the teachers that have guided you to these practices that reflected back your own Buddha nature, the possibility of Buddha nature, or the possibility of freedom. Like going back to that moment when you realized or are realizing as a practice that this possibility included you with all your past, present, and future. It included and invited you just as you are. It's not something you had to work harder for. It's not something you had to remove parts of you in order to experience exactly as you are. And taking just a few breaths. And on the exhale, really allowing yourself to soften. And as you soften, feeling the weight of your body, the weight of your body and the firmness on this earth. And bringing our attention to that very practical, tactile experience where our bodies touch the earth. Whether that's your feet because you're sitting in a chair or your bottom on the ground, even the weight of your body in that chair, feeling all the places right now in your body where you are being supported, where right now you are undeniably supported by the presence and support of the earth. And we'll just take a few moments to breathe here, just allowing. With each breath, just going deeper into this consent, this agreement. Yes, thank you. Thank you for holding me. Thank you. Noticing the ways our muscles might be still holding themselves, and that's okay. We just continue to offer this invitation that we can put it down. We can offer it to the earth. And even allowing our breath to sink down just a little bit down into the earth. Noticing the quality of the earth. And then resting here for just a few moments. And maybe this is where you want to keep your attention for the remaining of the practice. Maybe it's just right here in this connection of support and being held. Just checking in again and again with your own body, your own experience, and what it is that you need. Always knowing that we can return to this first homecoming, this experience of the earth, of being held. Now, on the inhale, start to imagine or allow this support, this care, start to come up your body from the earth, coming up through your root or through your feet. And just watching this care and support, you'll slowly just move through your whole body. coming up through your legs, through your root. Now slowly just starting to splay out. Coming up the front of your body, the back of your body, all your organs, your heart, your lungs. Just watching as the care and support of the earth moves through your body, up into your shoulders, your hands, your arms. Just allowing. Through your chest, your neck, whole head. Along the way, putting down whatever it is that you've been holding, offering that to the earth. And here we start to call in our homecoming circle, calling all of our guides, all of the beings that have reflected back our own sense of nature, beings who have taught us about freedom and love, and just imagining them sitting with us. These can be deities, teachers you've met, teachers you've never met. Just imagining that they sit with us this morning. Sometimes when I'm feeling scared or particularly under-resourced, I'll imagine one of my teachers just sitting in a chair in the corner. And there's something really simple that's just, I'm here. I'm here with you. As a way of offering care. So inviting in all of these beings whose embodiment or whose life reflected back liberation, reminding me that you deserve to be free, that all beings deserve to be free. And taking a few moments just to breathe alongside them. And next, we invite in all of the words that have reflected back our nature, the words that have taught us about freedom and liberation and love, the words that have helped us change our imaginations of who we think we are. Poems, songs, dances, stories, stories that said, you too, this too. Just imagine these stories surrounding us, imagining the moments you discovered these stories, how they cracked open something in you, cracked open your heart, cracked open a memory. And all along the way, we might have parts come up that feel doubtful, that feel resistant or distracted. And we just invite those parts to stay with us too. We just invite all those parts to be here exactly as they are, inside the care of these first two homecomings, not needing to change anything. And now we invite our communities to sit with us this morning, to be with us. All the communities that have both taught us that we are loved and where we also felt safe enough to return that love. And this includes the practice and the belief in a beloved community, whether that's something we've experienced or not. We invite in the intention or the vision of a beloved community to sit with us, to be with us. To join our circle this morning. This can be communities from past, present, or future, communities that you were temporarily a part of, or that you've been a part of for years.
This is Armitage. Doors closing.
And we include this community here in this practice this morning. All the communities we've practiced with, communities that we've struggled in, we've learned in. Next, we invite in our ancestors, our blood ancestors, our chosen ancestors, our ancestors that are the most resourced to support our liberation and freedom, the ones who have sat closely by since the moment we were born, waiting for us to turn back and say yes. Inviting in the possibility that the ancestors have never left us and that they are always with us. And we particularly invite in the ancestors, the ancient ones, who never lost their connection to the earth, who never lost their connection to the old ways, who remember their nature and the nature of all of life. We invite them to sit with us this morning. Inviting in the possibility that no matter who you are, you do come from a people who remembers. And we call in the ancient ones to remind us of this. You come from a people who have not lost their ways. Thank you for sitting with us this morning. And next, we invite in our lineages, all the lineages that have taught us that there was someone before them that taught and showed them, that believed in them, that reflected back to them their own
This is
divinity.
this is a Purple Line Express. Doors closing. Chicago and Franklin is next.
Hey, Chris, I'm going to
Doors
invite you to
on the right.
mute your.
Chicago and Franklin.
Chris, if you could hear me, could you mute I don't have the capability to mute you. But we're traveling with Chris this morning. That's what's happening. We're going on the Purple Express, and I don't know where that's going to take us, but and so just giving thanks for the ancestors and the lineages that have shown up in our lives again and again. And for the people that came from before, who came from before, who came from before. Just imagining them sitting with us this morning. And next we invite in the earth, All the places that have loved us, all the places where your feet touch the soil, the places where the trees felt familiar, where the water cared for you, where the sun touched your skin, all the places in your life that you have walked that have cared for you. Just imagine some of those places being very clearly around you. Maybe it was a tree that you returned to, a spot when you went, you felt confused, you felt scared, and you just returned again and again to this spot. And you felt a sense of ease and care. Maybe that's now or as a child. All the ways the earth has continued to love and care for us. The four-legged, the birds, the fish, the no-legged, all the ways that the animal life and the plant life have supported us, have so many times taught us and reflected back to us who we are. The simplicity of your hands on a tree, is welcoming that
This is
care
Chicago Franklin.
and that homegoing
This
this
is the
morning.
purple line. Doors closing. Doors closing. Merchandise Mart is next. Doors open on the right at Merchandise. Transfer to Brown Line trains at Merchandise Mart. Safety is
And then starting to call in to our circle of silence this morning. And that stillness, oftentimes that stillness that I can feel deep in winter. The quiet that's present when you're sitting beside someone who's ill or getting ready to transition. The silence that exists in space and emptiness, that sits deep within us, inviting the stillness to be present with us this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us, for inviting us. And lastly, we invite in ourselves, every part of ourselves, every age of ourselves. Maybe spending a few moments just to invite in the parts and ages of ourselves that are still uncertain that they deserve to be here, that are still unknowing or forgetting, that they are deserving of receiving all this care and love for no other reason than they exist, than they are living and breathing. We invite in all the parts to sit with us this morning, to join us in this circle. the parts that are at the end of your life, and then the parts at the very beginning of your life. All of them right here in this moment. We'll just take a few moments to breathe, imagining that all this care and support is turns into this warm, radiant, glowing light. And we just get to breathe with it this morning. And then watching as this light just becomes brighter and brighter all around you, crown of your head, beneath your feet. And it gets so bright it starts to dissolve into space, moving through your body all around you. And then watching as even your body starts to dissolve. It's starting to take a deep breath and bringing your attention back to the physical felt sense of your body being supported by the earth, the back of the chair, the bottom of your feet. Starting to move your hands maybe on your thighs, rubbing your belly, holding your heart, squeezing your hands. Because for as long as we're here, we have this body. This is where we learn. This is where we hurt. This is where we joy. This is also how and where we get free. Nowhere else. Right here. Just taking a moment to appreciate this body. And offering gratitude to all the teachers and teachings and guides that showed up this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the ancient ones, the animals, the earth. Thank you, thank you. And taking a few more deep breaths. Letting out a sigh. If your eyes are closed, starting to open your eyes. And bring them back into the room with each other. Thank you all for joining the Purple Express line this morning. It's the way to freedom, apparently. Nice to be with you all. Nice to be with you all.
Thank you, Denise.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. It was so beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you
Love
very
being
much.
with each of you today.
Great to
Yeah.
hold space with you all.
Bye.
Be well.
Thank you.
Bye,
Blessings,
everyone.
friends. Keep your practices close. Keep them close.
For sure.
Okay. Till next time.
Bye.